Most people don't lack vision, they have a vision. You ask them, do you want to be rich or poor? The average person would say, I want to be rich. Do you want to make a big difference in the world or make none? The average person would say, I want to make a difference. Do you want to contribute or not contribute? I want to contribute. Do you want to be happy or sad? I want to be happy. It's not that you don't have a vision, it's that you have a depth perception problem. You have a pacing problem. You think that your dreams, those feelings, that house, that amount of money, that freedom is really far away. And because you believe it's that far away, you've created thought processes, belief systems, and patterns that perpetually keeps it that far away. I'm not suggesting that it's going to be easy and it's just going to happen just like that. What I'm suggesting is that if you think that it's really far away and you pace yourself and you do things occasionally, it will always stay far away. It will always be there and it will always be a mystery. The true separator between people who win and the people who stay average in life is their availability. Most people know what they need to do to become successful, but they only do it occasionally when they feel energized, when they feel inspired. Winners, however, do what needs to be done all the times, even if they don't feel like it. The real question isn't what you do when you're motivated, it's what you do when you're tired, bored, or uninspired. The ability to show up every day, to be available, is the most important skill anyone can develop. Success has a rhythm and a pace that many people underestimate. High performers, whether in business, sport, or life, move just a little faster, make decisions quicker, and act more consistently than the average person. It's not about massive changes or giant leaps, it's about slight improvements done relentlessly. Winning is often about being 20 to 15% faster or more consistent than your competition, and that small difference multiplied over time creates massive results. Discipline is the key, the ability to take action despite how you feel. Most people get fatigued by the repetition of doing something over and over again, but the people who succeed, they push through the monotony. They understand that winning is often unglamorous and it feels like grind. It doesn't feel excited or special, it feels like work. But break by break, the consistent person builds something extraordinary while others fall behind. One practical example of building discipline is the habit of waking up earlier. Rather than making drastic changes overnight, the best approach is incremental. Wake up 15 minutes earlier for a month, then another 15 minutes for the next month, and so on. Over time, this small shift compounds without overwhelming you. The same principle applies to any other area of life or business. You don't need massive overhauls. You need small, consistent adjustments that builds momentum. And also, you need to tackle the hardest and most feared task early in the morning. Doing the tough thing early in the morning, whether it's a difficult phone call, a math problem, or a decision, creates momentum for the rest of the day. It prevents procrastination and sets a powerful tone for consistent action. Ultimately, success is about doing the needle moving things consistently. It's not about being busy for the sake of being busy. It's about identifying what makes you closer to your goals and doing those things day after day. This creates a belief system of relentlessness and obsession with growth and excellence. The difference between average and the extraordinary is found in the inches, those small daily decisions, the willingness to act when others won't, and the habit of consistency over time. There are no magical secrets, just a willingness to do what others aren't willing to do every single day, whether you feel like it or not. If you believe that you're far away from something, you will pace yourself that way. It's not that you don't have a vision, you have a depth perception problem, you have a pacing problem. You think your dreams, those feelings, that money, that freedom, that car are really far away, and because you believe that it's that far away, you've created thought processes, belief systems, and patterns that constantly keeps you far away from those things. You're jogging in the marathon of life where the winners are running 15 to 20% faster than you, they're up 15 minutes before you, they're making 15 to 20% more decisions, they're doing these things every single day while you're doing these things only some days, because they believe that they are one contact, one new person, one new decision, one new podcast far away from a completely different life. As I mentioned, I'm not suggesting that it's going to be easy and it's just going to happen for you. What I'm suggesting is that if you believe that those things are far away and you pace yourself and you do things occasionally, it will always be far away and it will always be a mystery. While there are no real mysteries to becoming great in every area of life, whether it's becoming a great parent, becoming a great entrepreneur, or simply living a fulfilling life. Deep down, you already know what you need to do. You have to take consistent action, you have to be courageous, you have to be disciplined, and you have to keep showing up every single day. The real mystery isn't the how, it's whether or not you're willing to take action consistently every single day, to be relentless, to be obsessed, and at times maybe to be a little unbalanced in pursuit of something great. The popular notion of balance is a myth. Many people believe that excelling in many areas of life, like business or fitness, must come at the expense of another, such as family or health, but this is a false belief. The truth is that when you grow and you push yourself in one area, you actually expand your capacity in other areas. Success doesn't shrink you, it enlarges you. A better, a stronger, and more fulfilled version of you will show up for everything in your life: work, for family, for friendship, and your own personal growth. High achievers know this. When they are thriving in fitness, they are sharper and more competent in their business. When they are excelling in their business, they bring more joy and energy and presence to their families. Winning in one area creates momentum that lifts every other area of your life. The idea that you have to sacrifice one for the other is a cultural lie that keeps people small. Another major lie is the belief that success is far away or reserved for some special people. Many convince themselves that greatness is for others and not for them, but the truth is success is just one decision, one action, one podcast, one conversation away. The people who achieve extraordinary things are not necessarily more talented. They simply do the small essential things more consistently than other people. They make more daily deposits in their success account. They wake up earlier, push through resistance, and focus on needle moving tasks. Winning is not about occasional bursts of inspiration, it's about steady, repetitive action, even when it feels mundane, boring, or lonely. Most of the time, when you're building something significant, it won't feel magical. It will feel like hard work, like you're grinding without recognition, but every action adds up, and over time, those consistent deposits create breakthroughs that change your life and impact others. The key is to reject the flawed belief system that tells you your dreams are too far away, or that pursuing one area of excellence will harm another. You are not limited, you're expansive. You were born to do something great, and that greatness lies in your daily choices, your willingness to do the difficult things, and your belief that you're closer to your goals than you think. So that's all I got for today. If you like this video and you can relate to these types of videos, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next videos.